Hi study buddies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share my regular morning routine of 2021. So the first thing I do when I wake up from my alarm is to put on my glasses and check my phone notifications either for updated class announcements, emails, and other important reminders. This takes around 30 seconds, and the next thing I check is Google Keep to see what I need to do by today for each respective class. This keeps me well prepared for the upcoming school day and allows me to manage my time better. Next, I like to check the weather to know how to dress for the day, especially if I have to leave the apartment. I also regularly check the wind because sometimes your hair looks really good, but then the wind is like 12 miles per hour, so there's no saving that. Lastly, I have this app called Schooly that shows my class schedule for the day on widgets, and I basically rely on this because I do not have my schedule memorized yet. After spending anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes on my phone, I finally get up to, use the restroom, wash my hands, and put on my contacts. I then fix my hair and brush my teeth, not really in any particular order, but I'm gonna do that off camera. Skincare used to be a really big part of my life. I was invested in getting my skin better as it was really bad for almost half a decade. However, during quarantine, I actually found that the less I do to my skin, the better my skin heals by itself. My routine now consists of a really gentle non-stripping cleanser. Mine is from CeraVe, which I find is the best budget brand for acne-prone skin. Next, I use a toner. I normally switch between 3 different ones, but today I decided to use the Solution by Glossier, which helps soothe any pimples I have. Next, one of my favorite moisturizers is this matte oil control one from Glossier, and I finalized my routine with 2 sunscreens. The first one is a chemical one that takes around 30 minutes to fully activate, and you're supposed to use around a teaspoon to fully cover your face. The second one is actually a redness corrector, so any bright red spots on my skin, I can neutralize it as well as protect those areas from UV rays. To preference, I couldn't have gotten here without my dermatologist and prescription medications. If your acne is severe, please do not take any of my recommendations as fact. YouTube videos from a college student do not equal professional help. Now it's around 10 a.m., so I'm going to get dressed up. Nowadays, I normally wear the same thing, some type of t-shirt. Today I wore a white Muji crop top, I believe. It's like a really short shirt. Maybe not a crop top, but definitely cropped. A pair of long pants, either sweatpants or today these khaki ones from Cotton On. A necklace, gotta have some accessories. This one was a gift from my mom. And lastly, a jacket because it is freezing in San Diego. Our apartment is 63 degrees regularly in the morning, which is insane for us Californians, or at least for me. And this jacket is actually from Urban Outfitters. Twice a week, I will water all my plants just a little. My plant collection includes Cuban oregano, basil from Trader Joe's. I do not know this one, but I also got it from Trader Joe's. A monstera plant, and I also have an anthurium that got overwatered yesterday. After getting ready and taking care of some priorities, I like to update myself once in a while. My Apple Watch has been so convenient for listening and controlling my music, which is a huge part of my mornings. I actually have a good morning playlist on Spotify, which is filled with songs that will get you up, but also calm you down. I'll leave that in the description down below. Next, I like to check how far into my activity rings I completed. I've been really into all these metrics, and they kind of motivate me to keep pushing forward. And sometimes I go to the news app just to stay informed of current events. It's kind of hard knowing what's going on in the world stuck at home, so reading about the news once in a while makes every day feel like a new one. And lastly, I go to Google Keep to check off any tasks I have completed already or just now. Things I do before my classes start is to eat something. I'm not a huge breakfast person, but I love toast and eggs, so an egg sandwich of some sort is my go-to breakfast food. Today I was not hungry like at all, so I only had one egg. Normally I have at least two, but I accompanied it with some buttered toast and half an avocado on the side. When I'm eating, I like to do at least something, which normally translates to scrolling through my phone, so this is around the time I check my email for announcements and Twitter for any news updates or just interesting topics. My classes actually start at 11 a.m, so while waiting, I usually listen to some songs and do some organization work on my computer before joining the Zoom call. During live lectures, I find that taking notes is an easy way to actively listen and learn, as well as a way to just focus on the topic itself when you're in a home environment that can be distracting. I actually use an iPad Pro from 2016 to take notes, so this was actually the first iPad to support the pencil. Taking notes on the iPad has grown so much more common recently, with a whole community behind it. From my perspective as a student, this one device has been through so much with me, all the way from high school, and even after almost half a decade, it still provides so much use. Alright study buddies, I have to continue with the rest of my day, but I hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you did, make sure to give this video a like. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Over 80% of the people that watch my channel do not subscribe. And if you have any recommendations of what I should post next, leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!